Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day, man. Let's get it. All right, guys. So, the topic of today's video is going to be how old souls have a hard time relating to people. Have a hard time making friends or just connecting with people, man. So first of all, what is an old soul? If you consider yourself an old soul, it's somebody that is wiser beyond their years. Somebody that is very mature in their spirit, in their mentality, and just overall thinks different than the majority of people. They're very deep thinkers. They're very philosophical. They're always in their mind a lot. Just questioning things, bro. They're just very curious about life and just everything, bro. And old souls are also kind of more introverted because this is basically what the topic is going to be about is how people that are old souls, they have a hard time relating to people because the majority of people, the masses, it seems like they all have like a basic way of thinking. Everything that they talk about is just very surface level. you know when I hear people talk, it's like they're talking about the same things, man. Like they're just talking about like sports or football or just like celebrity gossip or just things that really have no meaning to life or humanity. Or I'm not saying that in a bad way, bro. Like if it's okay if you like sports, um but I don't know, man. It's just weird, bro. I know some of y'all can relate to this. Like when you are a old soul, right? When you're a very deep thinker, um, and you're just like operating more in the spirit, you're more into like spiritual stuff and just like deeper connections and meaningful things. It's gonna be kind of hard to relate to people that are just talking about getting drunk and watching football or just celebrities and things like that, man. So you will find yourself a lot of the times being by yourself because at least when you're by yourself, you could just kind of be in your own energy and just do whatever you want to do. But yeah, man, it's kind of hard to relate to a lot of people nowadays in real life because obviously online with this SR content, spiritual content, self improvement, obviously I see your guys' comments and I interact sometimes. um and I could tell that you guys are like on the same type of vibration as I am. You guys are deep thinkers as well. Very very philosophical, very spiritual people, right? And it's like we're all spread it around like the whole world, bro. It's like it's hard to find people in your life that are actually that think like this, that don't just think about basic stuff, just the 9 to 5 school, work until you die, party, sports, celebrity drama, like all this basic level thinking, man. It's hard to be around that. And it feels like you're part of a different generation, bro. Like me, I feel like I was born in a weird generation, man. Like I feel like I was born in the wrong generation sometimes, bro, because all this technology, all this stuff, and I'm still more drawn into like old school things. I like old school music. I like classic 80s music. I like simple things. I'm not hyped up on like all the stuff that people are into nowadays, the type of music that people listen to, or where they basically focus their attention to, entertainment, like all this stuff, man. It's hard to relate to a lot of people. Um, I remember back then when I would have conversations with about just endless conversations for hours about anything, bro. Afterwards, I would feel like high on life, I would just feel so uplifted when I would have a super deep conversation with someone. It's like you guys are feeding each other's spirits, man, with these high vibrational, conversations, or just like talking about, life and just things, man. You know what I'm saying? Just soul level stuff. But when it comes to just like your average person, it's cool to conversate, but like I said, it's all surface level. And sometimes it just feels like it's not a deep connection, right? You want to have like deep conversations with people, but like how it is nowadays with all this instant gratification, all this, I don't know, people are toxic, bro. Society is toxic. Social media has kind of made people toxic. And yeah, it's kind of robotic out here. It's just robotic. And yeah, man, I just find myself repelling a lot of people because they're not on our level. When you are on self-improvement, when you are on retention, when you are living more through how God wants us to live, I guess you could say, more righteously, not really out there in the matrix, just partying every weekend or just on dating apps or just all this stuff, bro. All this matrix weapons out here. All this form of entertainment, sports, freaking celebrity stuff, just low vibrational music, clout, social media, all that stuff, man, is just stupid, you know. Like when it comes to sports, I be playing basketball, I be playing basketball, but I never, even before SR, I was never into following sports or being like super passionate about it. It just never fit in my spirit, bro, since forever. So I've always been this type of way, man. I've always been more of an old soul and just thought different than everybody else. And so with that, it feels like I've always kind of been more to myself. I've always been more introverted because I can't relate to a lot of people. And especially now, having a lot of a couple of spiritual awakenings throughout my life. Retention was another thing that kind of caused a spiritual awakening. The first thing was, weed, right? Started smoking weed, and I had like very deep thoughts about life and a lot of stuff. And then from that, I had a couple, you know, like psychedelic trips, shrooms and LSD and stuff. And that was just like it even brought more deeper thoughts and you know just a deeper meaning to life, man. Like what this all is. Like I said, everybody thinks very basic of just 9 to 5, just work until you die, sports, getting drunk, partying. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you feel like an alien, bro. You just want something else. You feel like you're born in a different planet, man. You crave like knowledge, or you just crave just like adventure and things that are gonna make you feel good, like spiritually, man. Like this life, it's very carnally. It's just very physical. It's very 3D. It's all pleasure based, right? But it's not really, doesn't have that much fulfillment when you're chasing that. When you're always chasing that pleasure, bro, it's all just feeding the flesh, man. Just feeding the flesh and just being, weak out here. So that's another thing, man. It's like when you surround yourself with people that are on that wave, man, they'll bring you down with them. They'll bring you down to that low vibration. And so that's why, old souls kind of stay to themselves. Old souls can be Sigma males too. They're just focusing on themselves. Sigma males and alpha males are kind of like similar when it comes to that. But alpha males are kind of more, you know, more like social and stuff. Sigma males are masculine people, but at the same time, they don't seek attention, right? They're very intelligent people. They stay to themselves. They don't really need the validation from a lot of people, right? They keep a small circle because they value the people that they keep around. Because anybody could have a squad of people, right? Just a bunch of fake people that are just keeping you company. But what's important, man, is having people with substance, man. People with that will bring meaning into your life, right? That will add value to your life, not just drain you and bring you down. So for me, I'm just kind of just been on my solo journey, just kind of been to myself, because a lot of people, it just feels like they're not on on like what I'm on. Like when it comes to self improvement, as far as my mentality and my spirit goes, a lot of people are just on not on that, and it's not like a ego thing either. It's just something that you'll notice, man, as an old soul, is that it's hard to relate to a lot of people. So you just find yourself alone a lot of the times, and it's a blessing and a curse at the same time because a part of me, would want to have like people to chill with, man. Um, but like I said, it's better to be alone and in good company than be around a bunch of people that don't actually care about you, that are just, I don't know, man, because it's very strange. Sometimes you actually could feel more lonely being with people than when you're by yourself. It's almost like when you're by yourself, you have like you're more connected to God in a way, right? You have the spirit of God is kind of dwells more within you. Especially like being in nature, it's just you and your thoughts, and it's just you and your own unique energy, right? But when you're around certain people, man, they could kind of taint you. And like I said, they don't think like you. They don't, I don't know, bro. Like their lifestyle is just completely different. And that's okay, man. Everybody's on a different journey in life, obviously. But this is just like an observation, when it comes to being on self improvement, being an old soul, that it's just very difficult to relate to a lot of people. Um, because all the people that you could relate to, they're online, man. They're just spread it out around the whole world. But like the people that are like that you see on the daily, it's harder to relate to them, man, because they're just on a totally different energy as you. But yeah, that's basically it, man. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to come on here and just ramble a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I'll be okay. It's just everything happens for a reason, bro. You know, Friends come and go. There's seasons for everything. There's seasons where you're with a bunch of people. There's seasons when you're by yourself. And I know this is for a greater purpose, obviously, because the whole time that I've been by myself, been retaining, been on the self improvement journey. I feel more stronger than ever. I look more masculine. Developing a lot of characteristics within myself that is going to help me. So I just been in my own energy. I just been chilling, just making YouTube videos and just working out and just stuff like that. So who knows what the future will hold for me, when it comes to having people in my life or just having, yeah, man, just we'll see, man, because sometimes God just kind of removes like all that dead weight out of your life before you start elevating. It's just like a removal process. It's like it's like decluttering your life from all these just meaningless people in your life, and just making room for new people in your life, man. But everything is just your vibe attracts your tribe, man. So um just always be yourself, man. Don't try to fit in with the crowd just so you could fit in and then lose yourself, man, because that's very dangerous. Trying to be someone that you're not, or just drinking because other people are drinking, or trying to fit in, or doing things that you don't really like doing. Because if it was me, because me back then, I kind of used to be like that too, to some extent, where I'd be kind of hanging around people and I wasn't really wanting to do what they were doing, just playing video games all the time, or just smoking weed all the time, or just drinking all the time. To like That's why I say you have to get away from all that stuff in order to build yourself up physically, mentally, and spiritually. And then from there, you will attract people that are supposed to be in your life, man. People that add value into your life, and it's just an equal exchange that you will help each other out, not some crabs in a bucket mentality where everybody's just jealous or pulling each other down. Like, anybody got time for that? That's why old souls stay to themselves. They don't, they kind of get away from the crowd because the crowd is toxic, bro. The crowd is toxic, and it's like you're a rare breed out here. You're like an alien. You're like a some type of different generation for sure, man. You don't relate to a lot of people. But yeah, man, just keep working on yourself regardless. Don't let being by yourself make you feel like lonely or make you feel like you ain't like valuable or anything. Um, because it's a blessing. See it as a blessing because use that time now to work on yourself physically, like I said, physically, mentally, spiritually. Find something that you like doing, bro. Keep yourself occupied. Don't just be like, oh, I'm by myself, I'm gonna just feel sorry for myself and just be like, go down a spiral of just like not taking care of yourself, bro. Regardless, take care of yourself and just let things fall into your life, man. Try not to force things, bro, because it's just gonna, you're gonna be left disappointed. um but yeah, that's all I really want to talk about, man. I hope this video isn't too depressing. I just wanted to share like some quick thoughts, man. It's just, yeah, you will have a hard time relating to a lot of people out here because you are not like them. All right, you are your own unique individual soul, just navigating through this life, this crazy matrix. And yeah, man. So just try to live in the moment and do what you can. All right, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.